November 2017, I decided to apply for the Pembroke-King's college program at Cambridge University. A few months later, I found out that I got in. I decided to grab this opportunity by its reins and proceeded to travel all over Europe with a company of people that I have never met before, from all over the world. While studying abroad, I was not only met with European culture, but with cultures from all over the world. My friends in the program were from all over, from Egypt to Hong Kong and to just across the other side of the country, like New York and Connecticut. We were given the opportunity to experience cultures in a way that few people in their life could say that they did, backpacking with friends in a foreign country. The friends that I made here I know will be my friends for life. Traveling beside one another, we have seen almost every problem that can occur when traveling in a foreign place. We have been stranded at airports, we have slept over at airports, we stayed in hostels, we got lost, but it was all okay because we had each other. Although we only had a short 6 weeks together, I feel as though I've known them for many lifetimes. These unique, intelligent, inspirational group of people have made a lasting impact on my 2018 summer, and I can confidently say that they're going to continue to have an impact on my life. Thank you to everyone that I met, and I will miss you all. This summer, I checked off a lot of different destinations on my bucket list. During the 6 weeks, I was able to travel to Cambridge, Sussex, Ireland, Scotland, London, and Amsterdam. We took every mode of transportation that you can possibly take. We spent every weekend in all sorts of airports, from London Luton to Amsterdam Schiphol. We took planes, trains, cars, metros, and buses. We climbed over things, we hiked up rocks, we hiked up mountains, we hiked up cliffs, and we walked. And we punted through the River Cam to get to all these beautiful places, from East Dean to Brighton to other places such as Cambridge and inside Cambridge, to Scotland, all over Scotland, and the tip of Scotland, to London and to Amsterdam. I moved into my apartment at approximately 4 a.m. on July 8th. All of the trains to Cambridge were delayed, so I spent most of my time walking around aimlessly, trying to find the giant brown doors that led to my home, Pembroke College. Pembroke College was where my home and dining common was located. Its beautiful red brick structure stuck out like a sore thumb among the green grass. Since the program was a dual college program, I spent a bit of time at King's College. Most of the time, however, we were engrossed in exploring and seeing everything that Cambridge had to offer. We explored places around the River Cam, and we even explored the sporting fields where we often played soccer and watched people play cricket. Some of the colleges we saw on foot tours. These were huge colleges, one more beautiful than the other. I was surprised to know that there were over 32 colleges in Cambridge itself, and for Cambridge University itself. Some of the colleges we saw while on our beautiful renting hunts. No one in our group had ever punted before, so it was surprising that we were all able to balance on the edge of a 6-person longboat with a giant 12-foot aluminum stick to hold us down and to maneuver. In my new home, I also had new experiences. Other than punting, we went to Parker's Peace for a concert, to 2 different formal halls in both Pembroke College and in King's College. Each of these formal halls were more beautiful than the other, and more extravagant than the other. We were all dressed formally and able to eat dinner in places that we often had dinner in just our dining commons, but more dressed up. Since it was the summer of 2018, we of course watched the World Cup in a 3-story pub, bar, and club. We also watched fireworks, saw live shows at pubs where people performed to their heart's content, and we often found ourselves eating at the King's College Farmers Market, eating wonderful, wonderful food. We also studied and ate sticky buns at Fitzbilly's. We also did so much more, but it's hard to recount everything in such a short video. My true humble abode for the next 6 weeks was located on 2 Fitzwilliam Street. It was a long row of one apartment building parallel across from one another with many apartments in it. The street was actually where Charles Darwin lived in his past. Each building was 3 stories tall. Each story had 2 apartment rooms, except for the 3rd floor, which had a shared bathroom in it. My room was simple, but also sort of weird. It had a sink built in, which was so convenient now that I have returned to the traditional dorms. It also had a small table, a study table with a lamp, a cabinet, a large dresser, and a small twin bed. Every Friday I had a housekeeper come by to take the trash and change the bed sheets. Since the bathroom was a shared space, it was often difficult to find time to go to the bathroom. The shower was really small, surprisingly small. You couldn't even put your arms out across from one another. The staircases were also impossibly narrow. Trying to get my 2 suitcases, through these stairs seemed almost impossible, but hey, I did it. Some of the buildings allowed you to travel to the next, where there was either no entrance or a bathroom, and 2 rooms. Luckily, when the going went rough, I went to the basement to go to the bathroom next door. The basement was the kitchen and the laundry room, where it housed 1 washing machine and 1 drying machine that rarely dried my clothes. I often had to resort to hanging everything on every nook and cranny in my room. My apartment was extremely hot in the heat wave. There was no AC or wind at all. Although at times I really wished I was back home with AC, I wouldn't trade my time in that little private room for anything in the world. To study at one of the most prestigious colleges in the world was such an amazing challenge. Although we were there to study abroad, the professors weren't joking around. I took 3 different courses: Managing Strategic Alliances, Corporate Governance, and Global Political Economy, all fitting with my current degree in Political Science and Finance. Each course was fitted with 1 exam and 1 dissertation, but in between there were readings for discussion or research assignments. The class structure included lectures that were twice a week and a discussion class. These classes were far from easy. However, I'm proud to say that I ended up with all A's. Spending the summer in Cambridge is something that I'll never forget. I came back with so much knowledge and so many new friends. At times, I still wake up thinking that I will be walking to the engineering building to take my classes. I have unfortunately become the person that always refers back to my time abroad. But during the 6 weeks I spent abroad, I felt like I lived a whole lifetime. This isn't a goodbye, Cambridge, but a see you later. Thanks for watching.